Hello everyone, it's the Hobby Dabbler. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make these really cool little embellishments. And what they're actually made of is milk bottle lids. So you're going to need some milk bottle lids, an iron, some parchment paper, and some scissors. And then we'll go into what you can do on top of it after we're done making them. So basically what you do is you cut them into like a flower shape. You just take the edges. I hold it upside down because it's easier to see. There's an inner layer and an outer layer. I try to snip both of the layers, and some of them are harder to cut than others. I found the yellow and the blue were really easy, but the red one is really hard to cut for whatever reason. It's not impossible, just harder to do. So you just keep snipping little snips all the way around so that when you iron it, it will lay flat. So just keep snipping. Okay, so now both of these are ready to go. So I'll do one at a time. I'll do the yellow one first. And all you want to do is you want to take it upside down. Well, not upside down, right side up, I guess. And you want to take another piece of parchment paper and one below it, put it on top. Take your iron, which I have set to 4 right now, and you want to squash it. And you're going to feel it melting underneath you a bit. Now 4 may not be warm enough. I may have to go up, but it's always better to go up than do damage with being too high. So start with one edge and flatten it. And then you can feel it kind of crushing as you go along. So just keep flattening and ironing, and you'll see, you can't see it on the video, but you can kind of see where it's melted already. I'm actually going to turn my iron up all the way because I don't think this is quite hot enough. I want mine to be fairly flat. Okay, so let's see how that did. So peel it away, and now it looks like this. And we're gonna let that one cool while I do the other one, because they're quite hot. Now this one is really rigid, so I'm gonna open it up before I start to iron it. And I think it looks nicer with smaller snips. It's really up to you. They end up looking kind of, well, they could pass as flowers, or they could even be cogs or gears. Geez, you could use them for a lot of different things. I like mine to be flat, so I put a lot of pressure on them, because I don't want a lot of bulk in my art journals. That's fine for scrapbooking, but I like it to be fairly flat in my art journals. It's really hard to work on the next page if you have a whole bunch of bulk on the pages before it. So yeah, just keep ironing until you think it's done. That one was really fast because I had my iron very hot. And we'll flip that one over as well. Oh, and this one's ready to come off. So there's the red one. And once they're ready, I use the back side or the front side, it doesn't matter. This one I used the front side of it, and then the back I left flat. The flat side's probably better for your page. Okay, so we'll let these cool because they do get very hot, so be very careful. There we go. Okay, now for this one, all that I did was I took white gesso and I painted over it. I let that dry, and then I took archival ink, so something like this. You can use any ink pad. The Ranger Distress inks work really well. I took a sponge, a makeup sponge, I dipped it in, and then I just kind of went around the edges with it, and it highlighted where the texture is on it, and I think it looks really neat. So, I mean, you could make this look like a gear. You could paint it with metallic paint and then do like a dark walnut stain wash on it, and it would look like a little gear. If you're looking for like a vintage or steampunk look, you could paint this black and then have maybe put an eyeball in the middle for alien eyes. I mean, there's a lot of things you could do with these. Your imagination is your limit, really. So yeah, milk bottle caps into cute little embellishments. So I hope you try it out, and thanks so much for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe. Thanks, bye!